from Columbia and Weill Cornell Medicine, and Health Matters, an online source for the latest health and wellness topics and tips. Experience extraordinary healthcare when and where you need it. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian. Restrictions apply.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible: overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right, pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
Quarterback Jordan Love isn't just on Green Bay's team. He's also on the American Family Insurance team. Because like us, he believes in dreaming fearlessly.
Just chase your dreams and don't let nobody hold you back.
And we help protect those dreams with the right coverage so you can
dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Michael K. is on the radio today, and he ain't afraid to say what he's thinking. It's the Michael K. Show on 880 ESPN Radio.
And a good afternoon, everybody. This is indeed the Michael K. Show. We thank you for joining us on this Tuesday. It's April 15th, 2025. Hope you're having a great day. Beautiful day outside. We have the Yankees against the Royals tonight and the Mets against the Twins. Both of them won yesterday. Giants are going to have a private workout with Shedeur Sanders. Everybody's getting excited and ready and somewhat fearful about the Knicks against the Pistons. It's a great time to be a sports fan. This is the quickest 2 hours in sports, and we thank you for spending that time with us. It is obviously 120 minutes of crackling hot sports talk. So thank you for being part of it. You know you're also the co-host at 1-800-919-3776. So I'm reaching out to Met fans right now. I want to hear from you. If I'm a Met fan today, I'm kind of a little chapped at Juan Soto. Just a little. Just a little. Juan, you got your bag. You're making unbelievable money, and you've earned it. Now, before I even start this screed, let me tell you this. I like Juan Soto. I don't think he did anything wrong going to the Mets. Nothing. He took the most money. But when he comes out and says he didn't take the most money, but what he did was he went to the team where he had the best chance to win, that's where he lost me, and I've always said that. But I have no animus toward him at all. I like him a lot. He's a respectful dude, he's a good guy, and he's a great player. But you just signed this magnificent contract with the Mets. You have pretty much sealed your fate with them for the next 15 years. You'll never play for another team in all likelihood, unless there's this unbelievably unforeseen divorce, which I don't anticipate happening. You can't tell Mike Puma of the Post that you're being pitched differently because you don't have the greatest hitter in baseball behind you. It was your choice. It was your choice, Juan. You could have spent the next 7 years of your career with Aaron Judge hitting behind you. You chose to ignore that. Now, if I'm a Met fan, not only does that bother me that you seem like you have this wanderlust for a guy that you left, but it's also kind of a backhanded slap at Pete Alonso. Pete Alonso has been great. He has been great. He's hitting .345. He has an OPS of 1.146. He's done everything that you could possibly want. Now, teams are choosing to pitch to him rather than pitch to you. So your average at this point is .250. You're getting a lot of walks, so you're hitting .400. And after you said this to Mike Puma of the New York Post, You went out and got a 2-run home run yesterday against the Twins. So you have 2 home runs and 6 runs batted in. I am wondering, why would you even say this? Where is the pressure coming from, Juan? I haven't heard Met fans rip you. I haven't heard Met fans run out of patience because you've gotten off to a somewhat slow start, but certainly not terrible. Why would you say this? Why would you insult the team that you're on now? Now, something does come into a little more focus for me, because the one part of Juan's quotes throughout all this is he knew that the Yankees were going to be good for the next 6 or 7 years. After that, he's not so sure. And I knew at the time that he said it, and I've actually mentioned it on the show, that's the remaining length of Aaron Judge's contract. That's what he meant. I know we'll be good with me and Judge for 6 or 7 years. He didn't say that, but now he came out and said it yesterday, how Judge is the greatest hitter in baseball. Why'd you leave? Why? Because of a suite? Because of a suite, which you could certainly afford? The Mets made you feel like family? To me, and Juan, when he got introduced at spring training as a Yankee, he wore a shirt, the generational Juan Soto, which was very apropos. He's a generational player. He could put stats up that will put him up with the greatest players who ever lived. And the best way to do that is to have the modern-day Ruth and Gehrig extend the next 7 years. And then you worry about 8 years after that. Who knows, Juan? Maybe Jason Dominguez will become just as great. And in 8 years, he'll be 29 years old, 30 years old, and he'll be the guy to take the mantle from Judge. Or maybe the guy who will take over for Judge is in high school right now. You can't predict the future, but here's where it doesn't make sense to me. When you sign with the Mets, unless you had some inside information, you had no clue that Pete Alonso would be hitting behind you. So you sign with the Mets thinking that you're going to have Mark Vientos hitting behind you or Brandon Nimmo hitting behind you. None of them approximate Aaron Judge. In fact, in all of baseball, there's only one guy I think that would provide similar protection to you in a lineup, and that would be Ohtani. Incredibly enough, he provides protection for the number 9 hitter on the Dodgers because they lead off Ohtani. I would not be surprised. I know it's early in the honeymoon. If Steve Cohen gives Juan Soto a call and go, dude, shut up. What are you doing? We made you fabulously wealthy and you're pining for your old girlfriend? You broke up. It's not like the Yankees didn't want you. It's not like the Yankees made a bad offer. The Met offer's better, but the Yankee offer certainly would not have sent you to the poorhouse. So now you're talking about how you don't get pitched the same way because you don't have the greatest hitter in baseball behind you. Well, duh. You didn't think that was going to happen? Aaron Judge is phenomenal. You knew it. You lived it. You put together your greatest season ever. You had 41 home runs. You'd never hit over 40, ever. And now you're going to sit back and talk about it? Met fans, what do you think about this? Are you starting to run out of patience? And to make matters worse, the Mets, without their catcher, without their former batting champion, second baseman, they're 11-5, 2 games in front in the National League East. There's absolutely nothing at this point for Soto to complain about. Nothing. My advice to Juan would be pipe down. Walk this back. Everybody knows that Judge is great, but you left him. You had the opportunity to stay and you left him. And what a slap at Pete Alonso. Are you kidding me? Pete Alonso cannot be playing any better than he's playing right now. It's the choice of teams to not let you beat them And they're daring Alonso to beat them. And guess what? He's beating them. And guess what? That's why the Mets are winning. And guess what? That's why the Mets are 11-5. Wrong thing to say. Wrong time of the year to say it. I'm surprised at Soto, who's a really bright guy. I don't know what he was trying to accomplish. And we're going to talk to Mike Puma at 1:30. We're going to have Mike on live from Minneapolis. Just get behind the conversation. How it came about. Is Soto actually pining for Judge? Again, Met fans, what do you think? Doesn't care what I think. Doesn't matter what I think. It's awfully tough to be flexing and saying that you're going to be the big brother when you keep pining for the actual big brother. And I heard a lot.